filming a book haul. Some of these books I've had for about a month or so, and I just haven't hauled them, or like I haven't taken a picture or anything. And then some of these I got this last weekend, and I got from Amazon, I got from Barnes & Noble, and then I went to Half Price Books as well. There's so many books, and they really like need to be put on my shelves. As you can see, they're back there. Because it really bothers me just having like a stack of books that aren't shelved. Alright, so I'm going to start with my oldest books that I've gotten, and that is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. And I was able to find all of these in the collector's edition. So first we have Divergent, naturally. And then have Insurgent. And then there is Allegiant. This is a dystopian series, and it centers around Triss, kind of. It's a really good series. I had these before in paperback, back when I was in high school. Back when they came out, I had them. And then eventually, like, having paperbacks, eventually for me, they just get torn up, which is why I try to stick to hardcover now. And I know you can't really see, so, you know, or if I come back a little, you can see them a little better. So I'm really excited to reread these because I think I read all the way up to like halfway through Allegiant when I had them. And then something happened and I think I got busy and I never finished them. So that is my oldest. I got Divergent and Allegiant from Barnes & Noble, and then I was lucky enough to find Insurgent at Half Price Books, and so I was really excited about that. So now, part of my new book haul, I got 4, which is also by Veronica Roth. It goes with them. It's kind of like a novella, but it was published as a book. I got this off of Amazon, and I was really lucky because it didn't come torn up. I had a really bad experience with Amazon again this time, and 2 of my books came completely destroyed, so this one luckily didn't. So I have all of those by Veronica Roth, and then I'm really excited to read her new series that she has coming out soon, so I'm waiting on that. Just, she needs to get to getting it out. The next thing I got is The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks. This is the second book to The Notebook. It deals with Noah and Allie's son-in-law. So I'm really excited to get this read because I still didn't read it, and I had it before, but I had it in like regular paperback. This is mass market paperback just because this is how I do my Nicholas Sparks books. I have all of them except for his new one and then his autobiography with his brother. So, this one. The next I got is the first book in a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. This is The Bad Beginning. I got this at Half Price Books. This was actually on clearance for $1. So, I'm really excited because I've been looking for the first one and I haven't been able to find it. So, there's that. The next 2 I got from Barnes & Noble. A lot of people have been telling me that I would really like this series, and they're like, oh, you have to pick it up, So, I finally picked up the first 2 at least. I couldn't find them hardcover, and I really didn't want to order them from Amazon because bad luck. So, I got the first 2 books of the Raven cycle. First one is The Raven Boys, and the second is Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. Whatever. So bad with the names. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what it's about. I know it has to do with something with a ghost and ravens. I'm not 100% sure. Everyone keeps telling me I should read them, so now I will, eventually. The next book I got is actually under my current reads because I was reading it on my iPad and then I really wanted the book. So I got A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is the first book in the series. Has to do with It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Come on. Favorite story. Retelling has to be good. I got this paperback because all of my other Sarah J. Maas books are paperbacks, so I just decided, let's just stick with the theme. I have not read the other series, even though I have the first 3 books. I keep getting caught up on books I've already read and just rereading them because that's how I read my books. The next book I got is The Alchemist. This is the first book in The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel by Michael Scott. This is the first one. I have all the other ones. I had this, but I had the collector's edition. My mom picked this one up. She got the collector's edition because she really likes the first one. So now all of them should match, not collector's edition. I really have they all have to match for me. The next book I got off of Amazon, and it's The Golden Lily. This is the second book in Richelle Mead's Bloodlines series. I got the first book. I ordered it from Amazon, and that one came completely torn up. If you follow me on Instagram, it was the one that it was all ripped along here, and it must have been an ex-library book, and then they just tore it apart and then sent it back or something. So I have to find the first one hardcover now because they have to match. So really excited to start this series. What I'm probably going to do is reread the Vampire Academy series and then start this. Hopefully by then I'll have all the books. That way I can just marathon read it. The next book I have is Mrs. Kennedy and Me by Clint Hill. He was a special Secret Service agent for the Kennedys, and I've been looking for this book specifically because Clint Hill is actually a really cool guy. Like, I've read another book by him, and I think it was after this one came out. I think this was the first one he, published. So I'm really excited to read this and add it to my Kennedy shelf, and then it's gonna be awesome. Maybe eventually, if I ever do, a bookshelf tour, I'll have to do it shelf by shelf, because doing it all in one sweep would just be a really long video, and it would take forever to film and edit and book. You know. The next series I got, I ordered all 3 of them from Amazon. One of them came destroyed, and then I was really upset, and the pages stuck together, and it just was not a good experience from Amazon this time. So I called my Half Price Books, and they're like, we don't have it, and I was like, shit. So I called Barnes & Noble, and I was like, please tell me you have this, and it originally hardback adult novels, or series, or whatever. They're so expensive, and this one was listed at $28, and I was like, oh, that's so expensive. And lucky for me, they actually had that one on clearance, so I only had to pay $6.98, so good story. The first book is The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith. This is part of the Corman Strike books. This is the first one, and if you don't know, Robert Galbraith is actually J.K. Rowling, so this will be on my Harry Potter J.K. Rowling shelf. So this is the first one. I used to have it, but I have no idea what happened to my book. Story of my life. So The Cuckoo's Calling. This is the first book in the series. I'm not really big on thriller, but I have to be in the mood for it, so these might just be read separately, or I might marathon read them. So the second is The Silkworm. This is the second book in the series as well. This is the one that came and all the pages were stuck together, and then it's on sale at Barnes & Noble. So is The Cuckoo's Calling. And then the last one is Career of Evil. So that's all of those. I'm not sure when I'll do another book haul, just because there's stuff going on. I definitely do know that I'm picking up The Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. So I might do a video on that because I think that's the only book I'm grabbing. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to show it off because there hasn't been a lot of talk about it. Like, a lot of people have talked, but they're not really excited about it because it's a script, and I'm kind of iffy on it, but at the same time, I mean, they haven't said, hey, it's going to be released as a book. If they have, then I'm clueless. So I'm really hoping that maybe eventually they'll release it as a book just because it'll be easier for readers rather than reading a script, because a lot of people can't do that. That's why a lot of people don't read Shakespeare, in my opinion. So there's that. If you guys want to follow me around on the internet, I will leave the links down below to everywhere I am, and feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment. If you have read any of these books, please leave a comment and tell me what you guys thought about it. Maybe it'll push me to read it quicker, or who knows. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.